Yo, 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 yo. So, we are on Thursday, June. I don't know. But, I've been here since last Wednesday. So, that makes this my 8th day being here officially at 9 o'clock. So, so I had to do the gastric empty study. They made me 2 eggs scrambled with 2 pieces of toast. I ate one of them, but when you just got teeth pulled and all that stuff, you don't want no real hard toast or whatever. But I still ate it. You know what I mean? She said that all they really cared about was the eggs because they wanted to see how it moved throughout my digestive system, just to make sure that my digestive system is moving, doing what it's supposed to do, is moving properly. So, I did that. I ate that. You gotta eat it in 10 minutes or less, which is only 2 eggs that they cook. So, not unless you a little kid, should be no reason why you still eating on 2 eggs. I'm grown. That was nothing. I needed some more. They made me stop eating at midnight too. So, I was hungry. I was real hungry. You know what I mean? But, I'm talking about, like, can he make me 2 more eggs hungry? You know what I'm saying? But, so I had to lay on the table for an hour and a half with my hands to my side for them to, like, basically videotape. She said taking pictures, but videotape my stomach for an hour and a half. I had to lay there for an hour and a half, bored, nothing to do. I want to listen to music? No, I don't listen to music. You know why? Because I don't want to listen to music with y'all. I want to get out of here. I want to go home. I don't want to be sitting in this mess. But, at the end of the day, you know me, I'm a clown, so I had them laughing the whole time. I don't want to listen to music. I won't mean anything like that. I'm never a mean person. All my nurses love me because I treat them all with the utmost respect. I'm pretty sure they get a lot of older patients that talk mad junk to them, and I just try to give them the utmost respect. You cool with me, I'm cool with you. I don't want to be here, you don't want to be here, so let's just make this the best day possible, and that's just how I try to carry it. So, I told you that they was doing the Thursday transplant meeting, and so I told y'all that they was thinking that I had a lung disease on top of pulmonary arterial hypertension, and we was right. They was right. And this is the crazy thing. I've been with Norfolk, and I understand it was a heart hospital, this and the third, but for Norfolk for 2 years, and I've been getting told, I don't know, they knew I had pulmonary hypertension. They didn't understand why I had it. They didn't know I had a lung disease, though, because I'm just hearing about lung disease. When I got here, I only been for 8 days. I know I got lung disease, and I know what kind of lung disease I got. How does that happen? Was I speaking too fast for y'all? Let me slow it down. I have known since August 5th, 2017, that I have had pulmonary arterial hypertension. But they didn't understand or know why. I was too young. Most people are older when they have this disease. I told them that I used to smoke, and all this stuff. They said I would have to been smoking 2 packs of cigarettes since I was 1 year old to be in this position that I am in. And from me smoking is not the reason why I have a rare lung disease. Just in case inquiring minds want to know, let me inquiringly stop you right there. That's not it. So, my whole thing is 2 years. I kept getting told I don't know. And you trying to tell me I go somewhere in 8 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days later, y'all trying to tell me I got a lung disease, what do they call it? Inventurous or something. They say some type of lung disease. I mean, this is a regular lung disease. I have pulmonary arterial hypertension, pulmonary arterial hypertension, and then I have a lung disease. And so they was wondering, was it sarcoid? It wasn't sarcoid. Thank goodness it wasn't sarcoid. Okay, that's cool. Alright, bet. So then they say today, because of them getting, I did remember the lymph node biopsy I told y'all about. They wanted to see if excuse me guys, my bad. But anyways, okay, so the lymph node was for the sarcoid. I didn't have that. So then they said, we thinking that it's in between lymphoma, which is what Andre had from Empire. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give y'all some little hood knowledge with that one. You know, Empire, if you ever watched Empire with Cookie Line, Andre, at the end of the jank, he had, you know, lymphoma or whatever. It's a rare cancer. And you know, any cancer that you have, you cannot have a transplant. Because if you have cancer, then they're not going to ever give you a transplant. Sorry, it ain't going to work. So it was between lymphoma and something called Langerhans. Okay, so I waited patiently because I didn't know. And I just was told, if it's lymphoma, you can't have a surgery. And if it's Langerhans, we can work around it and you can have a surgery. Lady came and talked to me and said, well, the good thing is I don't have lymphoma. So I don't have to worry about having cancer. And I was, you know, ready, you know, doing all that other stuff. And yeah, I wouldn't have had a transplant. And I probably wouldn't be sitting here too much longer with you guys. But even though it's not good, I would rather have what I have, which is Langerhans. Because I can still get this transplant and I can still have a life, because I am only 31 years old, and honestly, I don't want to be going through this. Who wants to sit here and be getting cut all open and going through all this major stuff? Nobody does, you know. Like I said, I just try to be positive about the whole situation because I have no other choice but to be, you know. So I'm not gonna let it beat me up. I ain't gonna let it get me down. I ain't gonna let it frustrate me. I ain't gonna let it hurt my feelings or anything. You know, I ain't gonna say that I don't feel no type of way, but I'm great. I'm excellent, you know. So I have Langerhans, which is a lung disease, and I also have pulmonary arterial hypertension. And they also told me that they was just waiting to get the results of my lymph node biopsy to see what they wanted to do with me. I mean, see if I would basically be able to have it or not, because lymphoma and Langerhans have the same dang, what do they call it? Geesh, it has the same side effects. So it's like, that's why they didn't know which one it was. So I thank God for not being cancer. And I say again, I thank God that it's Langerhans. And it's like, well, how you gonna thank God that it's Langerhans? I'm gonna tell you why. Because it could have been lymphoma, and I would not be in this predicament telling you right now that I'm about to have a lung transplant whenever I get a lung, you know. So I'm thankful, you know, because I could have been gone, you know. Obviously, God wants me here for a reason. The Lord wants me here for a reason, because if it weren't for that, then I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Look, I could have been dead. I'm sitting here on oxygen, 10 liters of oxygen on top of that. And I'm on this new medicine called Remodulin, and I'm still here. You know, I don't see him bringing me this far to let me die before it's time for, you know, or to have me with cancer and not be able to get, you know. I just see this as a part of my life. This is going to be something that's going to drastically change my family and my life for the better. And I'm just trying to make the best of this situation that I can, because at the end of the day, nobody got you like you got you, and and your family and your real family have you, because everybody say your family, they really not your family, but ain't nobody got you like you got you. So I want to, make sure everybody know, like, I have to stay in the hospital until I have one, because I'm doing so bad that I can't come home until I have a lung transplant. So I'm like stuck in UVA right now, and I'm just trying to make the best of that too. It's different, and there is no food places for real out here versus, I'm from Norfolk, so I know where all the stuff at, all the name brand stuff, and the stuff that the mom and pop shops, anything that's good, or something, home cooked meal or something. I can't get nothing out here because I don't know nobody, but it's all good. I just try to still, most time I eat it at the cafeteria, and try to eat, like, they got like a nice selection at the salad bar. Unfortunately, I can't go to the cafeteria myself, so I have to send my lovely wife down there to get me whatever, and she calls me on the phone and tells me what they have, or what different specials they have for this day and that day. And they even make sushi, which is weird. I've never seen a hospital that makes sushi, but that's neither here nor there, Let me stop now. But yeah, so they was waiting on that, and they told me that tomorrow they'll be putting me on a list. So tomorrow I will officially be waiting for a lung, and I just thank God that I'm able to still be alive, because it's hard to want to, it's been hard going through all this poking and sticking and body sore and body aching and frustrated and irritated and feeling like I'm a burden on everybody, because I went from being independent to being dependent, and it's a lot, and I thank God that He made me as strong as He made me. And I may not be the strongest person, and I may not be the best person, and I know I'm not the worthiest person, but He kept me for a reason, and I'm just here trying to, live my best life that I can. And I thank everybody. Thank you so very much.
Sorry about the delay.
No, you good. And I thank everybody, and I can't stress that anybody that has a part to play in anything, I really thank you so much. Down to my wife, my sisters, my brother, my second moms, my mom, anybody, my dad, everybody that's watching my, me and my wife, kids. I'm just grateful for everything that everybody is trying to help with, because this is a lot, and especially for my wife, because she basically has to take care of me, and I'm about to probably really be a big baby. I don't know how I'm gonna be. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't know how painful it's gonna be or anything, but she has been riding this wave with me like a warrior, with no complaints, and just making sure we good, so I love her to death. I wouldn't trade her for anything in the world. And I made it, guys. It took a lot, and there's been a lot of pain, but I made it. I made it. And I don't want to go through this again, but it is what it is, and I'm very, very thankful, because I have been through the ringer. I'm exhausted like crazy, and I'm still here. So thank you guys, and see you guys tomorrow. I know I only made one video, that's why I made it 15 minutes long, just for you guys. I wasn't trying to be funny, but I just was, talking to everybody. This was like a more of a personal family talk to different family members. Well, to a couple of them, ain't gonna lie, like I was talking to old people, because everybody don't rock with me, you know how family go. But to the couple that I did speak to, and then it's some family members that I haven't spoke to, but my wife reached out to everybody that I didn't actually have a conversation with, but this was more of that type of day. But I still want to show love on the page, and make sure y'all knew what it was. And I will be back tomorrow when they actually say, hey, you are on the list, because they just told me they're going to put me on the list tomorrow. They said, they just told me the results and that they was going to put me on the list tomorrow, but I'm technically not on the list until tomorrow. So when I actually become official, you'll know officially, but officially is official can be. Good night.